So we've been here in Papua New Guinea for, nope.
Okay.
So we've
Hi.
You ready? So we've been here in PNG for 2 months now. It's hard to believe 2 months have already passed. When we first got here, we flew into the highlands city of Goroka and quarantined for 2 weeks at our mission base there, and then flew down here to the coastal town of Madang, where we've been ever since. We're staying on a base that's dedicated to the orienting of new missionaries to the field of Papua New Guinea.
Yeah, it's been amazing. We've been adjusting to our new life here, and we've been in our element. Honestly, this is the best life that we can imagine. We knew that serving the Lord here would be hard work, but what we didn't realize is just how much we would enjoy that hard work. So that's been a really cool surprise for us as we've just been acclimating here. We've been learning a whole bunch of new things, like how to quickly cook a meal from scratch, so that we can devote more of our time to the ministry that we're doing here instead of spending it all cooking. Even just how to schedule my time around laundry. That has to be done in the early morning. It takes about half an hour to hang up to dry. So just making sure that I can get that done, and just keeping the bugs away from our house and our food, and
learning how to drive on the opposite side of the road and on the opposite side of the car, and avoid potholes, which are everywhere.
Also
and
people,
which are everywhere. And just learning to adjust as a family, knowing you know, we're in a new place and we want to learn how to function well and healthy. Even just learning basic things like how to live without air conditioning and be content.
Yeah,
'cause it's super hot.
all these things definitely take time, but the life that the Lord has given us here and allowed us to be a part of, it makes it all worth it. I've also dealt with a fair amount of sickness since we've been here. Nothing major, but just enough to be uncomfortable and kind of frustrating while we've been trying to learn language and culture and trying to get out and be with the people. We've just been a bit disappointed as we've had to be cooped up inside a little bit more than we would have wanted, but God's been faithful in meeting us in the midst of all of that, and even in the disappointment of not getting out to the villages as much as we've wanted. So we've just been really grateful.
Evan's been doing great too.
Yes.
He just turned 7 months old and he's been getting some new teeth. 4 of them this month. So yeah.
He can sit up by himself now and is starting to think about crawling, which is a little bit
Terrifying.
yes.
He loves going to the village with us, and
Yeah.
the people love him. He loves getting all the attention, and when we go out as a family. And he has had a bit of trouble sleeping at night since we got here, so continue praying with us that he'll just adjust well to the climate and hopefully be sleeping through the night again soon. We live here on a mission base that's about a 30-minute drive outside of Madang, and we have our own little cozy home here, close to the homes of 3 other new families that came around the same time as we did. While we're here in Madang, most of our time is spent either in the nearby villages with the people, and then, or when we come back, processing the data and the language that we gather while we're out. And we started with just some basic phrases in Tok Pisin, and we've grown from there. We've begun to learn the names of families and places and people and household items and plants and animals and their daily routines, just how they work, where they work, where they go to their gardens, when they go to the market, how they cook their food, when they rest in their house. And we go out and join them in these daily routines so we can learn the what and the how of their daily lives, which is really that first step in learning the national culture and learning Tok Pisin at the same time. And we'll be here in Madang until the end of September, when we'll transition into the next phase of our orientation, which we'll share about in another video. So yeah, that's about it for now. Thanks for supporting us and praying for us and encouraging us. Feel free to reach out with any questions you have. We'll try to answer those in another video sometime. But until next time, thanks and love you guys.
Thank you. Oh, you told me.
So we've been here in
Oh, I thought Covina was like, say bye.